Janelle's kids are close to 3 of Christine's.
I was completely spacing out at this point, so I just processed what he said, and I thought I'd share my thoughts. So he's beyond wrong, obviously, and Janelle's about to make a good point about why he thinks this way, but the only one in the family that has been separated by something outside of their control is Peyton, and that's for good reason. Leon has given themselves space for their emotional health, and Robin's kids are separated because of her own doing.
I was spicy today, so I was just taking the advice of TikTok and,
just chill out. Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie.
Well, I follow Gwendolyn's Patreon, but I'm like behind, so I decided I was gonna curl up with some Patreon, watch some of the YouTube ones, and oh my god, my lips, they're burnt. It's burn cream, because Jesus Christ, the tea is hot.
But the only one in the family that has been separated by something outside of their control is Peyton, and that's for good reason.
Damn, we got that harsh lighting in here. Love it. So the Peyton thing, a lot of you always ask about that, and from what we've been told is that he was physically aggressive with Gwen. And I would like to remind that we don't take sides on things like that. We believe victims, period, point blank, end of the story. I'm team, what the hell? We don't take teams in that situation, girl. This ain't Twilight, Janine. There's a lot of red flags though when it comes to Peyton if you watch the John Yates interview, and most people watch 3 minutes of it and they're experts, which is kind of funny because come on. Oh, hi. So this is Gary. You guys don't get to see her very often anymore, but this is my cat. It's she bit me. Here's this video that's our cat owner's okay. Listen, I was probably just talking too nicely about her and she didn't like that. And I'm breathing, so she had to bite me. It was my fault, really. Maybe next time I'll act right and she won't have to teach me a lesson. That's all I'm saying.
I think he believes that my mom deciding to leave is the reason that there's ever going to be a bad opinion about polygamous practitioners. And I doubt he understands that the way people have seen him behave has made them grossed out by this practice. Did it seem fair that your moms were driving beater cars when the show started and your dad had a 2-seater sports car? I think the situation with that might not have been that my dad was being selfish. I think it was just that the moms had mom cars, and I personally like their cars. My moms still tend to have mom cars, and to me, from what I've seen, my dad's just been kind of the kind of person that wants to show off, even if they don't have the monetary means to be able to do so.
No, we know financial things were really hard right before the show started and stuff, and he still drove that car, and it was yeah, it was a gift. He could have sold it though. But if he sold it, he wouldn't have a cool sports car. His kids would have just had food, so. And this next one, I called it, but it's sad.
With a family that's quite a bit conservative and partially against transsexuality in general, they've just been separating themselves from the situation and been sticking to people that are more safe for them. It's not that they're not fitting in, it's that they have chosen to go to people who they can trust.
We figured, and that sucks, but I'm going to go further into this tomorrow, but yeah.